The Parish Mission was a central annual event in the life of a 20th century Irish village. The Jesuit order were the first to perform missions in the 1600s as part of the Counter-Reformation against the advance of Protestantism. Liam Swords records Father Corcoran, a Jesuit, holding a short mission in Banada, County Sligo in 1673. In the second half of the 19th century, the Catholic Church in Ireland embarked on a devotional revolution. The legacy of the penal laws were dying away, and the old ways of priests trained in the Irish colleges on the continent and of a folk-based religion were swept away by Maynooth-trained clergy determined to stamp their control on how people manifested their faith. Integral to this was the infamous Parish Mission. These were week-long visits to a parish by a group of outside priests, usually from an order. Every night, confessions and devotions would be held in the local church. Outside, religious goods stalls would ply their wares on the parishioners. The evening concluded with a sermon, often designed to scare the souls of the faithful. Among the most prominent orders to give such missions were the Capuchins, who were focused on abstinence. The Irish bishops had tasked the order with making Ireland sober is Ireland free a reality, and their missions involved getting people to take the pledge for the duration, that is, to abstain from alcohol for the 12 months until the next mission came to town. The religious order most associated with parish missions were the Redemptorists, who were, to put it mildly, noted preachers. Their sermons were the stuff of legend, noted for fire and brimstone. One Redemptorist recalled that the Irish love strong sermons that fill them with the holy fear of God. Attendance at the Parish Mission, in a society which took religion and public acts of faith very seriously, was compulsory, as far as the clergy were concerned anyway. As the late John Duggan wrote in his monologue on the subject, to miss the Parish Mission was the lowest of the low. But rural Ireland was nothing without its renegades, as the Iron Island-born writer Brendan O'Hare recounted in his wonderful memoir Over the Bar. As a 10-year-old, Brendan was serving on the altar for a parish mission on Inishmore in 1940. One of his tasks was to ring the bell for the sinners of the parish who were not attending the mission. This group numbered 2 people, the local doctor and Seamien O'Coulon. The doctor held out for 3 nights, and when he conceded defeat, O'Hare remembered seeing him walking slowly down the back road to the church, wearing the good suit he only wore on a rare holiday to the mainland. It saddened me, for he did not really want to go, and this proved that he was not really independent, despite his wealth. Seamien O'Coulon, on the other hand, had held out for 1 night only, but not without a fight. After missing the opening night, one Redemptorist made the mistake of calling on Seamien to remind him of his duties to his faith. He was chased away by a pitchfork-wielding Seamien, who, according to O'Hare's memory, had been on a tear and was in no mood to discuss his absence from the mission. When he did give in, Seamien approached the church on the second evening, and passing the men sitting on the wall, smoking and waiting for the summoning of the bell, raised his hands over his head and said, "Well, sure, even King Leopold of the Belgians had to surrender honourably in the face of superior forces."